Today, we will share about the patience, resilience, and observation, the timeless lesson of the humble pebble. Let's start. Once upon a time, in a quaint village nestled between rolling hills and beside a glistening river, there lived an old man named Alaric. Alaric was known far and wide for his wisdom, and his reputation extended even to neighboring villages. He had a peculiar habit that left the villagers baffled. Every day, without fail, he would stroll down to the riverbank and spend hours sitting there, gazing at a small, ordinary-looking pebble. The villagers would often gather and gossip about Alaric's strange ritual. What can an old man possibly learn from a pebble, they'd wonder. But Alaric paid no heed to their doubts. He had a secret, one that he believed held the key to the deepest wisdom. One bright, sunny morning, a young and curious boy named Landon decided to approach Alaric. He had heard many stories about the old man's wisdom and wanted to understand the mysteries of the world. As Landon approached, Alaric looked at the boy with a warm smile and gestured for him to sit beside him. "Tell me, Alaric," Landon asked, "what is it that you find so captivating in that pebble?" Alaric chuckled softly and said, "Ah, young one, the wisdom of the pebble is a lesson that transcends time and age. Watch closely, and I shall reveal it to you." Landon followed Alaric's gaze as he picked up the pebble and held it in his palm. The pebble was smooth and gray, with no distinguishing features. It looked like any other pebble one could find along the riverbank. Alaric began to speak in a soothing tone, almost as if he was reciting a forgotten lullaby. "This pebble, Landon, teaches us the profound wisdom of patience," Alaric said. "You see, for centuries, it has been shaped and molded by the gentle caress of the river's waters. It started as a rough, jagged stone, but with time, it transformed into this smooth, round pebble you see before you." Landon was intrigued but still perplexed. "But what does that have to do with wisdom?" Alaric continued, "Wisdom is like the pebble, my dear Landon. It is not something that can be rushed or forced. It requires the passage of time and the subtle influence of life's experiences to shape it into something beautiful. Just as the river did not rush in its work, wisdom must be allowed to develop naturally." Landon pondered Alaric's words for a moment. "So, we must be patient in our quest for wisdom?" Alaric nodded. "Precisely. But there is more to the pebble's wisdom. It also teaches us resilience. Think of the harsh currents and rocks the river carries this pebble through, and yet, it remains intact. It bears the scars of its journey, but it does not break. Wisdom, too, must endure the trials and tribulations of life, emerging stronger and wiser." Landon felt a newfound appreciation for the pebble's wisdom. "And what else can we learn from it?" "Ah," Alaric said with a twinkle in his eye, "the pebble also teaches us the power of observation. You see, it is unassuming and blends seamlessly with its surroundings. It quietly witnesses the world, absorbing the secrets of nature. Likewise, we must be attentive observers of life, learning from the world around us. For wisdom is often hidden in the mundane, waiting for those who are willing to look." As the days turned into weeks, Landon continued to visit Alaric at the riverbank, absorbing the lessons of the pebble's wisdom. He began to appreciate the importance of patience, resilience, and observation in his own life. He realized that wisdom was not just about knowledge but about understanding the deeper truths of existence. One day, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm, golden glow over the river, Landon spoke to Alaric. "I've learned so much from the Pebble's wisdom, but I have one question. What do we do with the wisdom we gain?" Alaric smiled and replied, My young friend, the final lesson of the Pebble is that wisdom is meant to be shared. It is like a river that flows, nourishing the minds and hearts of others. To hoard wisdom is to deny its true purpose. Share it with kindness and humility, for in doing so, you become a vessel of enlightenment for the world. Landon nodded, his heart brimming with gratitude for the wisdom he had gained from Alaric and the Pebble. He realized that the old man's daily ritual had a profound purpose, to pass on the Pebble's wisdom to the next generation. As the years passed, Landon continued to visit Alaric at the riverbank, and he, too, became known for his wisdom. The villagers marveled at the transformation in the young boy who had once been so curious about the old man and his pebble. Now, Landon, like his mentor, took a pebble from the riverbank and sat by the water, sharing the pebble's wisdom with those who sought it. And so, the wisdom of the pebble continued to flow, shaping the lives of many in the village. The villagers came to understand that true wisdom was not found in grand speeches or profound proclamations but in the simple yet profound lessons of patience, resilience, and observation, lessons that the pebble had whispered to Alaric and, in turn, to Landon. The village became a place where people sought not only the wisdom of Alaric but also the wisdom of the pebble, each person discovering their own unique insights as they gazed upon the unassuming stone. The riverbank, once a place of curiosity, had transformed into a sacred space of enlightenment. And so, the pebble's wisdom, passed down through generations, continued to inspire and guide the villagers, reminding them that true wisdom was not a destination but a lifelong journey, one that required patience, resilience, and a keen eye for the world's hidden truths. In this quiet village by the river, the pebble's wisdom flowed like the waters of the stream, a timeless reminder that wisdom was a gift to be treasured, shared, and forever sought after.